Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Now, I've got 3 bands for you today, and I'm going to call the vid metalcore, even though none of these bands class themselves as metalcore, and maybe they aren't metalcore, but they sounded pretty much metalcore to me when I'm trying to group them together. At least the first 2 bands. The last band we've got is Pierre Poutine. He's a bit more experimental and out there, so we never know what to expect from him, other than it's going to be out the box. But this first band, they're a band called All In Moment. They got a track for us called Haunt Me. These guys call themselves hard rock. But when I listened to him, I thought it sounded pretty kind of metalcore-ish. So let's check it out. Doesn't sound like hard rock to me. There's not too many hard rock guitarists who have that guitar either. Nice Rickenbacker bass. Yeah, cool guitar tone. Drums have got a good sound. He's rocking out in his kitchen.
Once again, I felt your heat on my skin. Why can't I wipe the stain? I wish I can. You held me close and
cool.
wouldn't let go. You said I'd change, how would you know?
You can really hear the bass nicely in this mix. You can catch your ear on all the different elements. The guitars have got a nice tone. Drums sound nice and weighty. Got good washy cymbals. But yeah, the bass cuts through the mix. It's got its own place in the mix. You can hear everything it's doing. Nice. With a good cymbal sound. Change the dynamic of the track. Cool. Oh, that's one of those Chapman guitars. Very pointy, that one is. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still going with these guys in metalcore. No, obviously don't consider themselves metalcore, but there's no way that this is just hard rock. That's too much distortion. That's too much of a pointy guitar and a chug to just be rock. So these guys need to update their Facebook with "We're a metal band." Move the track about nicely into the big choruses. Again, that's very metalcore nowadays. Haven't had any kind of screamy, shouty vocals, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, chunky. Yeah, I love that this dude's rocking out in his kitchen. I feel like the other guys could have been a bit more inventive, have one in the bathroom, one in the shower or something like that, you know? These guys have got a big sound. Bass is cuts through the mix nicely. You hear him doing different runs. They got a big sound right now. All the different elements going on. Yeah, he's getting some good tones out of that guitar. Again, that bass just sounds great, driving the low end. I brought a bit of reverb in on the vocal now. I was thinking on the vocal, a little bit more reverb, just in general, would have been nice. I think it would have sat the vocal in the mix a bit more. Because the vocal was a little bit dry, I would have said. And it could have just put a bit more reverb on it, just to give it a bit more spatialness. And bury it into the mix a little bit nicer. But it's a good track. Great guitar tones, great bass in. The drums sounded good as well. I'm not sure what what MIDI set or whatever that is, but it sounded great. We'll move on to this next band. This is a band called Awaken Circle. They've got a track for us called Defragment. I looked on their YouTube and these guys call themselves Progressive Gent. But that's pretty similar to metalcore. It all came out of the same area. So let's check them out, see what these guys sound like. Pretty genty. Cool. That's a real grindy guitar tone. Nice.
I've been walking for so long through this space. What was clarity like? Why don't we go one more step, one more deep breath before I prepare to fall?
Cool. Then I heard this part, I thought, wow, these big choruses now sound pretty metalcore to me. That's kind of what I associate with metalcore. This kind of stuff. These guys have definitely got a nice, genty, progressive side to them in the guitars as well. Good energy in the music. Cool. Yeah. Definitely got a metalcore edge to it. These guys have got a big sound as well. Nice wide mix. Cool. There's a lot going on in the music. You've got the genty riff going on, you've got that twiddly widdly stuff going on as well. Drums are very powerful, big washy cymbals. Vocalist has got about 3 or 4 different styles going on, which is cool. There's vocal layering and stuff in there as well to deepen it up. So yeah, there's a lot to catch the ear in this music. Cool. Nice tone. Nice. go. Really digging in with the grind there, with the gent, and the grind of the guitars. And then with that nice twiddly widdly over the top, sounded dope, yeah. Sorry about that. Good video for this one. So yeah, I'd say these guys are a nice mix. Again, a multi-genre band. We've got that gent stuff in there, progressive stuff. There's definitely a metalcore edge to the choruses. And kind of just a metal edge to them as well. Very, very cool. And even some kind of, I wouldn't say alien core, but you know, it's that kind of kind of guitar in. Twiddly widdly, which just kind of, you know, catches the ear and makes it sound a bit crazy for a second. That stuff's cool, man. They're great guitarists in this band. A lot going on in the guitars, and all that gent stuff's difficult, man. Not everyone can play that. Right, now this last guy, we've had this guy on the channel a few times. We love him. He's our experimentalist, and I've put him in today, even though I'm not sure he really fits with the bands, because he's a bit of a unique kind of guy. You know, I'm not going to get 3 bands that sound like Pierre Poutine. It's just not going to happen. So he's going to be kind of put in with someone who's fairly close to what he's doing, as best they can. Now this is a track where he's just going to go mad on the guitar again, over some other kind of backing track that he's written. So we're just going to enjoy it and check it out like we do. So yeah, this is Pierre Poutine. What's this track called? Sorry about this. This track is called The System 2. So let's check it out and enjoy Pierre Poutine and his experimental madness. This one's a bit quiet, so I'll turn it up for us. I've said to him before, I want to see this guy do us a guitar video of him playing guitar. Because he's crazy on the guitar, he's all over the place, he's fast, he's shreddy. Got a bunch of different styles going on, but you know, I want to see someone play this on guitar. Be a much cooler vid than some clouds going by. You know, it doesn't sound like it's all kind of cut up. It's a live performance. He's just rinsing out, improvising out maybe, doing all his chops. So yeah, Pierre, next video you send us better be a guitar playthrough video, that's all I'm going to say. Because I want to see you shredding out. That's going to be better than any other video that you're going to put out. Now this one, I'm going to say, it hasn't got enough bass, and you can see that on the waveform. That low end needs to be kind of much higher. So yeah, could have definitely done with some more bass on this one. But I like the guitar tone, that sounds cool. The drums sound cool. Rhythm guitar could have maybe been a bit louder as well, just to give it more body. Yeah, this is the stuff I want to see him playing, because he's pretty crazy on the guitar. Yeah, we had a bit of double bass and stuff in here, so I thought, right, I never really know where to put Pierre unless we're going to have an experimental day, and I haven't actually got very much experimental music in the queue, even though we've got 125 bands. So I put him on with these guys because they had a bit of double bass in them as well. That was my thinking. Yeah, this guy's nuts on guitar. He's doing all sorts. You know, I think if we had a video of him playing, it'd be much more impressive as well, because you'd see how hard this stuff is to play and how much he's rocking out on his guitar. Because you can tell he's in the zone. He's like Jimi Hendrix, you know, just riffing out up and over the fretboard like a madman. So yeah, that's going to be my kind of request for you, Pierre, on the next video, because we've had you on a few times now, and we're happy to have you on again. But if you're going to send us a video like this, I want to see you playing your guitar, because it's dope, you know, and I want to see that you're shredding out and what gear you use and all the rest of it, and not just some clouds passing by. So yeah. Hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. Bit of a mixed bag. But yeah, I think the first two bands, if you dig one of them, you'll dig both of them. And Pierre Poutine's a bit of a one-off. So I think he's going to be one of those guys you either dig it or you got no time for it whatsoever. So I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. We've got different stuff for you tomorrow. See you around. Bye.